Hello, good day everyone. I am Gian Monilar and I'm going to report about adverbs of degree. So before we will discuss further about adverbs of degree, let us have first our adjectives. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to define an adverb of degree and second, identify adverbs of degree. So before I will discuss further regarding adverbs of degree, let us have first what is an adverb. An adverb is a word or an expression that modifies a verb, adjective, another adverb, determiner, clause, preposition, or sentence. Adverbs typically express adverbs of manner, adverbs of place, adverbs of time, adverbs of frequency, adverbs of degree, and adverbs of phrases and clauses of purposes. So now that we know what is an adverb, let us have an adverbs of degree. What really is an adverbs of degree? Adverbs of degree tells us about the intensity or degree of a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Adverbs of degree are usually placed before the adjective, adverb, or verb that they modify. So here we have an examples of an adverbs of degree such as lots, barely, nearly, virtually, intensely, enormously, well, practically, little, far, fully, somewhat, much, perfectly, absolutely, and extremely. So these are just some examples because there are a lot of examples of an adverbs of degree. So I present you here some of the examples, some common examples that we will encounter upon learning about adverbs of degree. So now that we know what is an adverb and also adverbs of degree and some common examples about adverbs of degree, let us have some examples of adverbs of degree in a sentence. First, she is very tall. So very here is an adverbs of degree that modifies the adjective tall. Then he walked quite slowly. So quite here is an adverbs of degree that modifies the adverb slowly. Next, I really like that film. Really here is the adverbs of degree, then like here is the verb. Why we could say that like here is a verb. So going back to our previous lesson about verbs, so the verb, so it has three types, which is the main verb or action verb, the helping verb, and the linking verb. And then in the main verb, we have two types. It can be physical and mental. So like here is a verb because it is a mental verb. So the really here is an adverbs of degree that modifies the verb like. So now we have adverbs of degree can modify adjectives or adverbs. So from our previous lesson or previous slide about the definition of adverbs of degree, it will modify adjectives, adverbs, or verbs. So let us have the structure of the adverbs of degree in modifying adjectives or adverbs. So first, let's have the adjective. So the structure of the adverbs of degree in modifying the adjective, we have first the subject plus main verb plus adverb of degree plus adjective. So for example, Jane is very happy. Jane here is the subject, S is the main verb, very is the adverb of degree, and then happy is the adjective. So very here is the adverbs of degree that modifies the adjective happy. So now that we are done the structure of the adjectives on how the adverbs of degree modifies adjective, let us have the adverbs of degree modifying adverb. So the structure is subject plus main verb plus adverb of degree plus adverb. For example, Tom walks extremely quickly. So Tom here is the subject, walks is the main verb, extremely is the adverbs of degree, quickly is the adverb. So the extremely here is the adverbs of degree that modifies the adverb quickly. So since we are done about the adverbs of degree modifying adjectives and adverbs, let us have the adverbs of degree that modifies verbs. So in modifying verbs, we have structure. So the structure is subject plus adverb of degree plus main verb. For example, the boys thoroughly enjoyed their trip to the theater. So thoroughly here is the adverb of degree that modifies the main verb, which is enjoyed. So since we are done about the adverbs of degree modifying adjectives, adverbs, and verb, let us have the structure of the adverb of degree in the sentence with the presence of modal verbs. With modal verbs, the adverb of degree can appear before the modal verb or before the main verb, depending on the meaning of the sentence. So let us have first the structure of the adverb of degree which appears before the modal verb. So the structure is subject plus adverb of degree plus modal plus main verb. For example, you really should look where you are going. You here is the subject, really is the adverb of degree, should is the modal, and look is the main verb. So next, let us have the structure of the adverbs of degree which appears before the main verb. So the structure is subject plus modal plus adverb of degree plus main verb. For example, you should really look at the instructions first. You here is the subject, should is the modal, really is the adverbs of degree, and look here is the main verb. So aside from the structure of the adverb of degree in a sentence with the presence of modal verbs, we also have a structure of the adverb of degree in a sentence with the presence of helping verbs. With helping verbs, for example, have S or R, the adverb usually goes before the main verb. So let us have the structure of the adverb of degree with the presence of helping verbs. So the structure is subject plus helping verb plus adverb of degree plus past participle. So the past participle here is the past participle of the main verb. So for example, in a sentence, I have really enjoyed studying at this school. So I here is the subject, have here is the helping verb, really is the adverb of degree, and enjoyed here is the main verb in the form of past participle. Also, adverbs of degree can be split into two groups. First, adverbs that intensify the degree of something. Second, adverbs that weaken the degree of something. Let us have first the first group, which is the adverbs that increase or intensify the meaning, include words such as very, totally, completely, and absolutely. For example, I'm totally convinced Sam will quit his job. Totally here is the one that intensifies or increase the degree of the meaning of the word convinced. For the second group, we have adverbs that decrease or weaken the degree of meaning, include words such as fairly, quite, slightly, and a bit. For example, I'm fairly certain it will rain tomorrow. So fairly here decrease or weaken the degree of the meaning of the word certain. So everyone, that ends my video discussion about the informations of adverbs of degree. I hope you learned something from my report. Thank you for watching and have a good day.